Graham Taylor.
Yep.
Well, World of Football talks about him as a great man. I think a lot of us knew him. And did you know him? Did you come across him? What do you make of him?
Yeah, last time I met Graham was just before the end of last season. In Streetley with his wife, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. Just found him a wonderful man, like everybody has said. He was a truly great football man, and I think people in football respected him very highly. Sometimes he didn't get the respect that he deserved outside, and people saying things now, it's a little bit disappointing when they criticised him that much at a certain time. Fantastic person, fantastic football man, old-fashioned in a lot of respects. When you see what he'd done at Watford, Aston Villa and all the clubs, he run those clubs himself. He was the manager. He actually run everything, and he had a secretary, a chairman, and his lieutenants, Tom and Ernie Wally, and the success he's brought those football clubs was just extraordinary. And wonderful man, but a great football man.
Thanks, Tom. Well done, pal. Sido's back, scoring for the under-23s.
Brilliant. Well, let's move on to the next one, because you're only going to ask me what's going to happen. I haven't got a clue what's going to happen. We'll wait and see. We've got 3 weeks to go.
No sign of him signing his contract?
No sign of him signing a contract or going anywhere. So, we're in limbo like we've been over the last 5 windows. So we'll just take it day by day.
Do you expect him to go to Stoke?
I don't think it's just Stoke involved. I think there's other clubs involved as well. But we'll see how it works and how it pans out. And, obviously we've not given up hope that he might sign here.
Are you wanting this done as soon as possible so that you know what you've got to get?
It makes no difference to me.
Doesn't it?
No, not at all. I'm after certain targets. Obviously, we missed out on Snidling, which was disappointing, but I understand that why. But there's other targets we're after, and we're trying. As I've said, Rob, we're trying to get a level of player in here that will improve. If we can't do that, then we're going to have to look at it again. But initially, we are trying desperately hard to get people who will come in and improve us.
Snidling would have taken up a big chunk, if not all of your budget.
Well, I understand, Morgan's reasonings. He's gone to a football club that finished in the top 6 over the past, or top 7 club over the past 7 or 8 years. They play in front of 40,000 people every week, and I can see all the trappings. We really worked hard to try and get Morgan, and it didn't work for us, but we tried.
But it frees up that money now, is what I was going to say.
Well, the money's there, whichever way. Even if we'd assigned Morgan, there was still money there for us to go after 1 or 2 others. And that's what we'll try and do, Rob.
So does that mean you go for 1 or 2 big, high-profile names that will improve the squad, or have you got different ideas?
We've got people that that we would like to bring in. Whether we can get them, Rob, is another fact. It's very, very difficult. It's a small pool that we're fishing from. And I mean a real small pool, and we've got to be careful. I think if you look at the way the club was being run and has been run, I don't want to get into that situation where there's a lot of players coming in, and that you don't know whether they'll be capable enough to push the football club on. And I think you only got to have a look at the players who were here when I first walked in to see how many have survived and how many have gone on to better themselves. And there's not many.
Positions-wise, midfielder, is that still?
We need to strengthen the middle of the pitch. We're desperate to bring strength down the middle of the pitch, and then obviously the wide player. Everybody, you'll ask me about Slup. Yeah, we'd love to do Slup, but we have priorities, and Slup is one we'd love to bring to this football club. But the priority at the moment is 1 or 2 other positions.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that.
No problems.
Great form. 8th in the table, 3 wins out of 5, and going into a game against a big team.
Well, we're really looking forward to the game. It's a wonderful stadium. I love the stadium. Obviously, it'll be the last time we'll be going there as a football club, or me individually. But look forward to it. Like I say, he's the top manager, and they've got a very, very good team. We're a little bit disappointed that Johnny's not fit. He won't be fit. That disappoints us because we need, our quality players in the team, especially against the top teams. And we've still got that issue with Nyon. That's still rolling. We're not sure whether it's going to be settled before the game or after the game. And again, that's something that I can't comment on quite yet. So we might be, again, 2 players down from a back four that, would be our first choice.
You can't comment on Lyon because I was going to ask you about.
No, I can't. Not at the moment, because of all the regulations and stipulations.
It's a crazy situation.
HR and all this stuff that surrounds it. So I can't really comment.
You talk. Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't ask you then. I won't push you on that one. But it's okay. Is there a chance he might play or not?
No, we're waiting to see what happens this morning.
Okay. Nasser Chadli goes back to his old club, your record signing, and after this injury he had, he seems to be coming back to closer to his best, isn't he?
Well, he's getting closer. He's not right on the button at the moment, but he's getting closer. So whether we start with him tomorrow or whether we bring him off the bench again and give him that little bit more time, he's a top player, and we desperately want him in the team and playing. So we'll make that decision tomorrow again.
And what about Spurs? Are they title contenders?
Yeah.
Or are they Champions League contenders?
Well, I think they're title contenders. I think if you have a look at the front players, Kane, Ali, Ericsson, they've got Dembele, who I think is a wonderful, wonderful player in midfield. Wanyama, the two fullbacks, Rose and Walker, have been exceptional for them. They're a top team. They're a very, very good team. And if I've missed anybody out, I do apologise to them.